All right, guys. Looks like we're going up against P colon apostrophe. So yeah. Remember, if you guys ever don't know what to name yourself in a Pokemon game, in case you guys really ever find yourself literally ever having that problem, just remember you can always just push random characters, and that can be your name. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to LetsNot, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Alrighty, guys, so I thought it was time for another challenge video. Basically, what these videos turn out to be is I pick some weird random challenge, and then I try and take some Pokemon into Pokemon Sword and Shield ranked, both singles and double battles, and I keep playing until I can win. So that's the basic premise for the challenge. So for today's challenge, what I've decided to do is just post a cryptic message. So I posted this message in my Discord, which basically just said, hey guys, who wants to give me a Pokemon? I tried not to tell anybody what it was for. So like I tried to make sure I'm like, hey, don't give me anything good for ranked or anything like that. I just wanted to literally leave it as vague as I possibly could, and see what people traded me. And whatever the first 6 things I got traded were, we were going to go ahead and use those for our ranked team. So yeah, so here's what we got in the trades. All right, so the first thing we got was an Ash Hat Pikachu. So fun fact, this Pikachu can't evolve. Like, Raichu's not too terrible in like VGC and ranked battles. Pikachu, on the other hand, he's not great. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and get this guy a Light Ball and get them all trained up. And yeah, we'll see what we can do here. We got a Zigzagoon as our second, right? And none of these really have too great of IVs. I think the Pikachu, since it's event Pokemon, right, it's gonna have 3 IVs. No, it doesn't even have the IVs. Great, man. Ironically, the Zigzagoon has 3 IVs. 1 IV, not a whole lot going on here. I mean, at least it's a speed IV. So yeah, so we're gonna have to do quite a bit of work training these suckers up, but let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the team. So we got Pikachu, we got Zigzagoon. You know what? Lanoon's not bad, man. He's not great, but like at least I can make a belly drum, like extreme speed build out of this thing. And I named them after the viewers that gave them to me, except for Pikachu because you can't rename this one. So we nicknamed this one Dragon. We've also got an Excadrill from Andrew. You know, Excadrill's great, dude. I'll take Excadrill. Like, out of all the things, like Excadrill, you don't see him a ton in competitive battling anymore, but like he's good. He's good. Like I'll take him. Like compared to Zigzagoon and Pikachu, he's great, man. Then we've got a Mimikyu from Nixie here. You know what? I'll take it. Mimikyu, not bad, man. I can make that work. I can totally work with that. Good typing. Then we actually got a shiny Geibel from Pokemon Go from Keebs here. So yeah, I mean Garchomp and Excadrill, dude, is actually pretty funny. I can't believe I got a Garchomp and an Excadrill. I was like just thinking, well, do I just make a sand team at this point? But no, dude, we don't really have a good sand setter because in this particular series of rank there is no Dynamaxing. If there was, this would I'd definitely be going all in on the sand. But there isn't, right? There's no Dynamaxing to get that easy, you know, Gmax rock out there. And since I don't have a Tyranitar or a Hippowdon or anything like that, or even a Sandaconda, I can't really go full sand. But we'll take a Geibel. And then finally, also from Pokemon Go, a shiny Coughing. So Weezing, he's good, man. He's got neutralizing gas, which is good because it means that I can go out there and counter certain other teams. And on top of that, he's like an ironically good counter to like Rillaboom and Fairy types. Like, so you know what? I'm actually really fine with Weezing. He's a Pokemon that's you pretty much will never see used in a standard form, dude. But I'm all for it. So all right, guys. So this is the team. Clearly, before I get to the rest of this video, I've got a ridiculous amount of training to do to get these guys all up to, all EV train up to level 50. So, yeah, we will be right back. And we're back. All right. So the team's all trained up, painstakingly. There were a few fun points when training. Mostly, the thing that I really enjoyed here was I couldn't actually change off of Quick Feet because it's a hidden ability. So like my whole plan for Lanoon, right, was to like make a super specific EV build, specifically for the belly drum extreme speeds combo. Even went ahead and like used like had to go out and get a PP max just so I could PP max extreme speed 100% for that combo. And then like I found out, since it's on its hidden ability, from Regina, I guess where this one came, you can't actually switch it off. So thanks, Dragon, for making my life a little harder. So no Figgy Berry. We were stuck with Quick Feet, so instead I just gave it a Silk Scarf. But yeah, the team's all trained up. So let me go ahead and run you guys through the moves. Other than Lanoon, everybody has a very, very basic EV spread, because look, I didn't want to be here all day. So a lot of stuff like this, all maxed out offensive stats. Weezing's got defensive stats, right? Standard stuff, man. Pretty standard EV training. But basically, here's the moves real quick. So we're going Iron Head. So basically all power moves on Excadrill. Pikachu is going to be more of a support character, I guess. We'll see how he does. He does have Light Ball, so he can do some damage. But he's mostly there speed control with Nuzzle and then Fake Out, so I can do some setup, either the Belly Drum or the Swords Dance here, so stuff like that. We've got the Mimikyu here, also a Swords Dance, so also compare with Pikachu. And then Choice Band to Garchomp, he's just meant to be a hammer. Hopefully he can come in and just deal some damage and kill some stuff. Maybe net me a win just with pure power. And then finally, Weezing, who I only had to train up to level 31 to get all of its moves. So Weezing is also a support character. It's got Will-O-Wisp and Taunt. And then it can get a little bit of damage through, be a little bit of a fairy counter. So there's the team. So yeah, let's jump into battle spot. And I think we'll start with double battles. We always start with double battles. And we'll jump into our double battle. Again, for those of you who are new to these challenges, I have to win 1 ranked double battle and 1 ranked single battle. So no legendaries on my team, which kind of sucks. But wish me luck, guys. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're about to start searching for a double battle. Fun fact, this is actually the second time I've come to the screen. You don't know that because I edited everything out. But yeah, I'm dumb, and I forgot since Pokemon came from Pokemon Go, I had to give them the battle ready marks, which meant I had to go teach them all their moves again. So Garchomp and Weezing, give me trouble, guys. Just being from Pokemon Go, I should have known, man. It's just one of those things you forget about, you know? But anyway, let's do this. Jumping into our first double match. For ranked doubles. So let's do it. Alrighty, guys. So we have our first ranked match, our first ranked double against Kevin here. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's not looking great, man. Like Kevin here's got a lot of major threats. He's got Haxorus, he's got Moltres, Urshifu, like Kyogre. Like his team is just stacked with legendary Pokemon. He's got Talonflame, which is also a huge threat. So yeah, guys, I'll admit it's not looking great. It's not looking great for me. I think the best start I can possibly do here is going either Pikachu, Lanoon, or Pikachu. I was gonna like Pikachu Excadrill maybe, because Excadrill has the Swords Dance, and maybe I can just try and sweep out with with Rock Slide and use Pikachu for the Fake Out. But, like, I don't want to bring Garchomp because Garchomp can really do almost nothing against Togekiss, and it's not great against Kyogre. I think Excadrill is one of the better choices for a lot of his team here. Weezing's not a terrible choice here to counter a couple of his Mons, and Mimikyu is an okay choice as well. So I think we're going to go with that. I think we're going to go Excadrill, Pikachu, and then Mimikyu, Weezing, and we're just going to try our best, man. Kevin's team scares me, man. Kevin's team scares me. Like, there's nothing on Kevin's team that's not scary, and that's not great, man. It's not looking great for us. This one may be an L, but we'll give it our best shot, guys. We'll give it our best shot. It's like even the music is somber, if you guys can hear that in the background. Oh, dude, why did Kevin have to come stacked? Yeah, Kyogre and Talonflame. Yeah, why not? This is tough because if I don't take out his Kyogre, like if I don't fake out his Kyogre, then I'm basically just gonna get one-shot killed here. But if I do take out his Kyogre, Talonflame can just come in and just obliterate me. But here's what I think I'm gonna do. Because I do have the Rock Slide. Alright, well, we gotta fake out something here. So I'm gonna go to the fake out into the Kyogre. And I'm actually just gonna go straight for the Rock Slide. I'm actually go for the Sword Stance because if his Talonflame doesn't protect, then his Talonflame should still get one shot by the Excadrill. At least that's the hope here. Oh, he went for the Tailwind. Okay. Okay. You know what? That actually might be good for me. Because this should one-shot the Talonflame unless it's sashed. Okay, Talonflame sashed. Unfortunately for me right now, I don't have any priority. So now he does have the Talonflame up, which is definitely super problematic. I don't think I can kill Kyogre here. And I'm going to go for just another Rock Slide. I think we're just dead to a Water Spout, though, if I'm being honest. I think Water Spout's just going to be the play here. The U-turn is fine. That doesn't really do a whole lot. The Water Spout that's just about to wipe out my team, though, is not fine. I think that's... If it's a Water Spout here and he double kills me, I don't think I can really come back from that. But let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Maybe I'll get hit by a Hydro Pump or something silly like that. But yeah. Kyogre's pretty hard to deal with. Alright, so Pikachu's dead. Excadrill's going to be on his Sash. And I'm not going to be dealing that much damage to the dragon. So I don't think we can win this one. I think his team is just too stacked, man. Kyogre is just too strong. And we got a miss on the Rock Slide. So just in case it wasn't bad enough. I do have Wood Hammer on Mimikyu. Is that enough to do anything? Let's try it, man. Let's see if a Wood Hammer from Mimikyu can actually kill Kyogre. I still think we lose this. I think Kyogre, unfortunately, is just too strong for this team to deal with. I just don't think I can deal with that kind of damage. Yeah, we'll just go for another Rock Slide. There's really nothing else, no other reason to go for anything else. But yeah, if I can't kill Kyogre with the Wood Hammer this turn, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this one a loss. It's just too stacked, man. I knew going into this would be hard, but this team, I don't think I have any way to win. Like, I just don't think I do. Maybe even going for the Sword Stance wouldn't have done it because he went straight for the Tailwind, right? Maybe, and yeah, I'm trying to think here. If I didn't go for that first, then I would have just taken a Water Spout turn 1 anyway, and I still would have died. So yeah, I don't think there was any way I could have survived that one. But it's okay, man. That's okay. Poison Jab. Yeah, dude, Tailwind. Tailwind's pretty cool, turns out. Even if I hit the Wood Hammer, I still, like, even if I kill Kyogre, I still die to the recoil. I think. So I think Mimikyu's dead here to recoil. Yep. All right. And then he's got Talonflame on 1 HP, and he still has a full HP thing as well. So I don't think Weezing is going to be able to do it here, man. I don't think Weezing's going to be able to do it. All right, guys. Game 1 out of the way. We are currently 0-1 for doubles for the team. We will jump right back in to game 2. So 1 sec, guys. Alrighty, guys, we are back with game 2 against Richard. Now, Richard is running quite the team here, man. He's got what, four legendary Pokemon on his team. So we're also an uphill battle. But dude, I feel like Richard, unlike the other team we were going up against, I feel like we have more counterplay for Richard than we had for Kevin. So I'm a little bit more okay with this one. I think there's a little bit more we can do here. Obviously there's some Super Series stuff on his team. But yeah, obviously probably Zacian, like his whole team is just a threat to me. I'll be honest with you guys. Again, I think Weezing in the back still is good here, assuming we don't just get obliterated turn 1. The question I think that I have right now is who do we lead with? And I'm thinking we lead with the Belly Drum Lanoon. I feel like that could work here. Because Excadrill's fine too, but it all depends on who he plays with. So hopefully we get lucky. We'll go with the Belly Drum Lanoon though. I think there's a lot of value there if I can get it off. And then Weezing. Yeah, we'll have Weezing in the back. Garchomp's only real threat is the Zacian, but it serves as a really good counter to both the Cinderace. Yeah, I think we're going to go Garchomp final slot here. Let's try this. All right, game 2 against Richard, guys. Let's hope it goes better than game 1. That's the goal, man. That's the goal. That Kyogre was just too tough to deal with, man. But again, Zacian is really no pushover. I didn't really build in a Zacian counter, right? So if he just leads Zacian, we're gonna have some trouble. Okay, he led Zacian. The Suicune is an interesting choice. The Zacian is 100% expected. So the question is what is his turn 1 play? And I think Zacian just straight outspeeds me no matter what I do here. So that's not ideal either. So we're going to fake out the Zacian. Zacian's a problem, really no way I look at this, but I have to go. I think I have to go for the belly drum anyway. Because if I don't go for the belly drum extreme speed, I'm not getting through that Zacian regardless. Here's the problem though. If he predicts this and he just goes straight into Lanoon, it's basically game over. I'm not gonna be able to tank anything from Suicune. So yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh, he went into the Pikachu. Okay. All right, he killed the Pikachu. But he went into the Pikachu here. So that's probably okay. Maybe if I bring out Weezing, I can burn the Zacian. And maybe I have a little bit of counterplay. I'm going to be counting on Lanoon here. Let's see, with +6 attack, Sylph Scarf Lanoon. I know Lanoon's not necessarily known for his power, guys, but I built him up to be as strong as he possibly could. Let's see if he can one-shot extreme speed the Suicune. Because I'm not going to outspeed Zacian, so there's no point hitting into the Zacian. And I'm not going to one-shot the Zacian either, so let's see. Okay, hey, there we go. At least we killed the Suicune. All right. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, 100% expect him to kill the Lanoon there. That's the only play that makes sense. If he doesn't, I can just continue to kind of wipe out his team. All right, so as long as we get the burn here with the Will-O-Wisp, we're actually not in a terrible place. Because now his Zacian is crippled both defensively and offensively, right? Half attack. Well, actually not half because he has the +1 attack. But again, we're definitely in a little bit of a better place here. Still not great, but a little bit better. A little bit better. Garchomp here though, I built him to be like, I think I built him to be Jolly Nature, but I still don't think he's gonna outspeed the Zacian. Our only play though is to try. So I'm gonna go for that play. Yeah, I was a little worried about the Incineroar as well. He can't do a whole lot against what I currently have on the field, but he's still an issue, if nothing else, just because the Fake Out and the Intimidate. So we're still in a little bit of a weird place, but we have to go into the Zacian. So I'm also banded, so I'm gonna be stuck on a banded ground, which may not be the best, but see, I can use Taunt, but it doesn't matter because I don't get priority on it. So we're gonna double into Zacian here, but again, I think the only thing that will matter is if Garchomp can hit it. Maybe I should have Scarfed Garchomp, because I don't have a ton of, like, super speed on my team. Alright, through the burn, let's see if this should not be able to kill Garchomp. Right? Yeah, okay, nowhere close, nowhere close. Not very effective, rough skin, and he's at half, well, half +1 on his attack, so. Alright, Zacian's down, which means, unfortunately, I'm kind of wasting a flamethrower into the Infernape. Not Infernape. Incineroar. Okay, that's going to hurt too, though. Nice. So that didn't kill Garchomp. Plus, he also confirmed for me that his Incineroar is slower than my Garchomp. And if he was sashed, his sash is no longer relevant. So that's good, actually. That went pretty well. Superpower is also good because he can't switch out to get his stats back. Okay, so I'm pretty sure my banded Garchomp can one-shot Incineroar. The question is who else does he have? Zapdos. Zapdos doesn't do a ton to Garchomp, but Garchomp won't do anything to Zapdos either. So it's really going to come down to Weezing being able to take out that Zapdos somehow. All right, so I'm going to do this, and I also don't know here if Garchomp is going to be faster than Zapdos, but I'm choice banded, so I have no choice but to go for the stomping into Incineroar anyway. And then it's really just going to come down to a fight of Weezing versus Zapdos. Unfortunately, I think Zapdos wins that fight, so it's not great. I hope he goes not into Weezing. Don't go into Weezing. Don't go into Weezing. Don't go into Weezing. Perfect. Okay. Had he went into Weezing there, I would have been in a serious tough spot. But now he takes rough skin damage, and he takes recoil damage from Brave Bird. So I have a chance, man. If Weezing can out-tank this Zapdos, I have a chance. Luckily for me, too, I did build my Weezing physically defensive, and I get the poison. Okay, I have a chance, guys. I have a chance. The game is trying to help me out as much as I can. Hopefully, all of his Zapdos is built to be a physical Zapdos. I mean, with the Brave Bird, I can hope, man. I can hope. Because that's really my only chance of winning this, is just keep popping off Sludge Bombs. It's going to be close, dude. It's going to be super, super close. Also, who builds physical Zapdos? Or maybe he built mixed Zapdos? No, he's going straight to another Brave Bird. I should tank this pretty well, yeah? Nice. Nice, dude. Like, one of the things you forget about Weezing because nobody plays him, he's actually a really good physical tank if you go full into physical. And just like that, we actually did it, man. We beat an entire team of legendaries, including a Zacian, including an Incineroar. That team was like super, super meta for ranked. Like, in some of my other videos, I end up beating easy teams. That was by no means an easy team, dude. So, took us 2 games to win a double ranked with the random Pokemon we got traded. So, you know what? I will take that. I will take that literally any day of the week. That was fantastic. So, kudos to Weezing, man. And Garchomp again, man. Garchomp, he was able to tank so much damage. That was awesome. I'm super glad, too, that he didn't guess that my Garchomp was choice banded. Because if he had guessed that my Garchomp was choice banded, I would have been in a very awkward position. But to be fair, that was kind of a risky guess because it made most sense to Stomping Tantrum into both the targets that I did. So it is possible that he just wouldn't have known. But I want to see the Zapdos real quick, man. I want to see this guy's physical Zapdos. The Never Melt Ice on the Suicune here. Let's see. Electrolyzer on the Zapdos. All right. Copy. Thunderbolt. Yeah, okay, so it wasn't actually mostly a physical Zapdos at all. So that's super weird. He only had the one physical move, yet that was the one he was going for. All right. You know what, man? A win's a win. I'll take it. We managed to beat a Zacian, so that's good enough for me. All right, guys, we'll jump right back once I find a match for the single battle. Hopefully that's a little bit easier, man. Singles typically are a little less sweaty than doubles, so we'll be right back. All right, guys, looks like we're going up against P:, apostrophe. So yeah, remember, if you guys ever don't know what to name yourself in a Pokemon game, in case you guys really ever find yourself literally ever having that problem, just remember, you can always just push random characters and that can be your name. All right, so enough with the jokes, though. We've got a super tanky Sandstorm team, right? So very obvious lead in with the Tyranitar. I wish I would have kept all the sand abilities on my Excadrill and Garchomp. Like, I'm curious, like, if he even wants to stay sand. Like, he's at kind of a distinct disadvantage, like, staying sand. But regardless, I'm going to lead Excadrill here. Because his most obvious lead is Tyranitar. And Excadrill, like, deals with everything on his team pretty well. Like, yeah, there's almost nothing on his team that Excadrill doesn't deal with pretty well. So on that same regard, we're also taking Garchomp. Because for the exact same reasons that Excadrill is good, Garchomp is good. Ground just seems to be a good choice against this guy's team. And then Mimikyu actually seems like a pretty good fit here as well to deal with a couple of his more special attacky threats. I don't think Pikachu does a whole lot for us here, though. But does Lanoon either? Oh, this is tough. I'm actually kind of torn here on the last pick. Weezing doesn't do a whole lot either. We're gonna go with Weezing, I guess. Actually, what happens if you don't pick one? I didn't pick a fourth. What happens if you don't pick a fourth? I was too indecisive, man. I should have just picked Weezing, because then at least I can burn stuff and have like a support character, or even Pikachu just for Nuzzle. Will I just get 3, or will it give me a fourth? Please give me a fourth, please. Please don't just randomly pick 4 either. Please pick the 3 I picked. Oh, you only pick 3 in this game. Okay, that's right. It's singles, it's not doubles. You only pick 3. Okay, then I'm very happy with the 3 I picked. All right, you know what? That's fine, because again, I have a decent threat level against that as well, and I can one-shot it after a Swords Dance into an Iron Head. So I'm okay with this one. I'm gonna go straight to the Swords Dance, and I've got my Sash, so he can't one-shot me, and I should be faster unless it's like Scarfed or something. And if it is Scarfed, we've made a mistake. I don't know actually how fast Tapu Lele is. It doesn't look very fast, which is never actually a good way of judging something's speed in this game. All right, Excadrill is faster. That's a very good sign, because if it wasn't, we would be in serious trouble. All right, he's just going straight for the Psychic. I don't even think that'll break Sash. No, that won't break Sash, even on the Psychic terrain. It just doesn't do enough damage. All right, if he stays in, he's taking an Iron Head, and that should be able to one-shot. Should, being the key word here. Yeah, okay. All right, so far, easy start, man. But hey, we took out a Legendary. I'm happy with that. Considering we have none of those on our team, I'm happy with that. All right, so we still have a +2 Excadrill. Decent speed. Again, not super fast. That's a problem. We're going to stay in, though, just in case we're faster and we can get the Rock Slide off. Because if we do get the Rock Slide off, we will KO this thing in one shot. Yeah, we're faster. Goodbye, Volcarona. I mean, this may be a real quick match, guys. We're off to clearly a phenomenal start. Swords Dance is pretty good, it turns out. That said, like, I'm curious. So he did... I think we kind of, like, specced him out of sand. Like, we scared him away from going sand. So, like, he sent in Tyranitar last. He would much rather, I think, have gone full Sands to build, except he was scared of our Excadrill and our Garchomp, so he didn't go full Sand. With good reason, because, ironically, I've got Pokemon that counter Sand super well, plus he didn't know if I was going Sand myself, right? So he doesn't know if I have Sand Rush right now. He doesn't know if I have Mold Breaker. Well, he knows I have Mold Breaker now because it announces it when you send in. But, like, when he was in the pregame, there's no way he could have predicted it. And that's just an easy, clean 3-0 sweep by Excadrill. I mean, it's easy. Clearly, Excadrill is still meta. It's been since like Black and White, I think, since Excadrill was meta. But we don't need to talk about that. But there you guys have it. GG's. Sorry, P:\, man. I had to do it to you, dude. I had to do it to you. You had a cool team. He doesn't even show off his battle team, so I guess I don't even get to see his cool team. But yeah, guys, that will be it for this video. Again, let me know if you guys enjoy these videos. It does take a little while to train up the teams, but honestly, I have fun doing it. So if you guys enjoyed these random challenge videos where I just use weird Pokemon in ranked battles, let me know, and I'll keep it up. So. Also, guys, if you guys do want to see more Pokemon content, Unite, Sword and Shield, the works, definitely hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, everybody.